Hey guys, this is Faniak here from lifelikeyoumade.com, and I'm coming to you live to give you another coping with anxiety tip. And today I would like to talk about visualizing. So, not necessarily visualizations, which is kind of like guided meditation, but actually visualizing what it is that you want. So, I've talked a lot about how important it is to spend time focusing on the things that you want more of in your life rather than focusing on the things that you don't want. And visualizing is a really great way that you can do this. But I also want you to keep in mind something else that I talked about before, which is detaching from the how. So having the ultimate goal, but detaching from how you're going to get there, which allows you to really be open to opportunity and allows you to perceive the different paths that you will take in order to get to the goal differently, right? So if you are really rigid and stuck thinking that, I really want to get to this point and this is exactly how I'm going to do it, and then each time something goes a little bit amiss with one of those steps that you want to take, you can have the tendency to really take that hard and feel like you failed and feel like you're never going to reach this. But if you are able to rather surrender control and detach from how you will get to your goal, then it'd be absolutely a game changer as far as your anxiety is concerned. And one of the ways to do that, excuse me, one of the ways to do that is to just simply visualize what it is that you want at the end of things, right? At the end of all of this. So whether it's something on your business, if it's something in your personal life, whatever it is, it might even just be something as simple as not being as anxiety ridden, right? Or not being as stressed or something along those lines. So my first tip is to find what the positive of that looks like, right? Because you want to focus on things that are positive. So rather than what it looks like to not be filled with such anxiety, maybe what that is in the positive is what it feels like to be calm, right? Or what it feels like to be resilient or something along those lines. And then what you're going to do is you're going to sit in whatever place is comfortable for you and literally imagine what that looks like to have achieved that. And when I say looks like, if you're a visual person, then you won't have any problem with actually sitting back and visualizing, looking around, being like, hey, who have I surrounded myself with? Who's here with me? What am I wearing? What am I doing? What do I look like? That type of thing would be really easy for you. But other people that don't really visualize very well, my advice in either scenario is to actually focus more on what it feels like, right? Because sometimes what it looks like can be tied into how you'll get there, right? So for example, if you have a vision for where you want your business to be, and so you are looking at that in your visualization, right? So maybe it's best-selling author. And so then, you have this visualization of you actually, signing loads of copies of books and your book has bestseller on it and stuff like that. That's amazing. But it's kind of indicative of the steps that would have to take for you to do that. Whereas if it's more kind of generalized, where it's more like, I want to have the feeling, I want to focus on the feeling of what it's like to feel heard, the feeling of what it's like to feel like I'm successful, that I'm making a difference in the lives of people, then the bestseller might be the way that you get there, but it's kind of taken that out of it. And the pressure is off of that side of it and allows you to be open to other ways that you might actually be able to feel that way, right? So you focus on what it is that you want. What's that feeling that you want? And really allow yourself to live it like it's happening right now. Because that's really what this is all about, is reminding yourself what it's like to feel calm or happy or successful or like you're making a difference in the world or things like that, right? They're all experiences that we've all had in one shape or another. but they tend to be kind of fleeting moments, don't they? And so we kind of forget a bit. And when we allow ourselves to re-experience that and really visualize what that's going to be like, we kind of remind our unconscious mind that we've been there before. And that pumps us up a little bit. It gives us a little bit more confidence. And it helps us overall to be able to cope with our anxiety. Because again, this is one of those tips that I've talked about before in some of my other videos, that yes, you can pull out in the moment that you're starting to feel the anxiety build, but you can also do this on a regular basis, on a daily basis, and make it part of your habit so that you actually start to change your mindset over a long period of time so that you're experiencing less anxiety less often. I hope that that makes sense. So if you haven't already, go on over to my IGTV and check out, I've got about 20 or 21 videos there, all dealing with coping with anxiety tips. I've got the same playlist that's over on YouTube. And of course, if you're watching this on Facebook, I also have all the videos there as well. So please, please, please go check them out, share them out so that you can help somebody else. You just never know when one of these tips might actually be an aha moment for someone. Thank you so much. Stay healthy and stay safe. Bless.